once again, Wildcats. Paul Roper with you for another edition of Coach's Corner presented by Atrium Health, the bye-week edition after the Cats improved to 6-2 at 4-1 in the PFL after a 48-14 win over Drake. Pleased to be joined by head coach Scott Abel. And Coach, just a terrific performance from the Cats on Saturday. Heading into the bye week, lots of things to talk about. We'll start out with Jonathan Hammond, another PFL Defensive Player of the Week honor. First Wildcat to have 3 sacks in a game in 7 years.
Well, what a great game Jonathan had, right? And, you know, we sat here last week and we talked about Jay Ham and how, you know, I know he would admit he was disappointed in his sack numbers up to that point, but we weren't. I told you he's been playing as good as football as we've seen him play his whole career. And that really showed up. As that game went on Saturday, he was dominant up front for us. He was in their backfield all day. Even the plays that he didn't register a sack, he was back there pestering the quarterback. And, when he gets off the football like that, great things happen for the Wildcat defense.
Another great thing that happened for the Wildcat defense was another interception. This time, MJ Hurd picks up his first career takeaway. Great to see the young man get involved.
Yeah, you know, MJ has just grown each and every week for us, taking on more responsibility and more roles as the year's gone on, and just a really talented guy, and I think the best is to come for him.
And continuing with the youth movement, 18 different Cats had a touch or a target during Saturday's win. That included the first career touchdowns for Trey Messer and Christian Berry. Great moments for those two.
Well, it's always great moments when guys get their first collegiate touchdown. And you mentioned the 18 people who had touches in the game, and that's got to be a career high for Coach Abel and his offense, I would say. I don't chart that. But, you know, we spread the wealth around regularly, and Saturday was no different. And, you know, really, man, how fantastic that our next man up group did. You know, we've been really banged up on offense, and when you think about Kyler Herring, right, freshman offensive lineman, how many snaps he's had to play with some injuries he's had up front. Case Harris now moving into a starting role, and how well he played. You know, and I've talked about Tyler Payne and Luca DeLos last week, and then Luke Durkin getting his really first start since the first game of the year this year, and how well he played, right? And he did. He was fantastic, making great decisions Saturday for us. Getting the football in the right hands, and then seeing our young guys come in as that game went on, and the ability to play them, I thought was such a great moment for our team and program Saturday. And heading into this bye week, right, you couldn't have scripted that Saturday better, and looking forward to really catching our breath and hopefully coming out of this thing healthy.
Well, speaking of the bye week, what are some of the other things that you hope to accomplish this week during the week off?
Well, listen, getting healthy may be the only thing we can focus on. But, no, you know, what we like to do on these bye weeks is get back to kind of some things we've really not had the time to do in these first now 8 weeks of the season. Get back to, you know, a little more indie work, right, a little more fundamental for our guys, right? We like to kind of regather our thoughts on those things. And then you hope to have your next man up movement as the week goes on, be a little more pronounced in practice, right? You know, we'll have what we call next man up scrimmage by the end of the week, where our young players who maybe aren't at the point where they're getting in the game yet, but we know they're going to play really big roles for us down the road, whether it's this year or next year. You know, we look forward to getting them involved in a scrimmage, and we're also going to have another PV Project team event working on mental health and mental mindfulness and mental strength, and I'm really fortunate that we've partnered with such a great resource for mental health for our guys. And so we've planned another event for our bye week and looking forward to that as well.
Well, that's awesome. And before we start to tape Coach's Corner, I understand you have a new member of your family that's joining you and Chrissy in the house. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, listen, we've added a new pet to our family, a new dog who weighs in all at 2.1 pounds right now, right? So little 8-week-old Chihuahua, and excited to bring Stella home this morning, and it won't be the last. We've rescued 2 dogs, a mom and a puppy, and so we're looking forward to bringing the mom home in weeks to come.
Player profile this week is Dylan Sparks. Had the opportunity to chat with him this week. Boy, what a tremendous young man, and I don't know how he has all the time in the world to do what he does. Team captain for the football team. Computer science major, one of the toughest majors you could do at any university or college. He's also a member of the Army ROTC, but he's managed to handle all that and build a terrific career here at Davidson.
Well, hey, I don't know how he does it either. How about that, right? You know, as his head coach, you sometimes wonder, man, how does he get it all done and do it at the level he does it? But the amazing part of that is he does it with a smile on his face, right? He's always upbeat, always energetic, always trying to raise up those around him. And that's a gift in itself, right? We talk about all his talent as a football player, his intellectual talent as an academic student, right? His willingness to serve. He's going to serve our country. But his ability to wake up each and every day with the mindset that he has is a true gift, and really blessed that he's one of our leaders. I'm so grateful for all he's done for our football program, our campus, and grateful that he's going to serve when he graduates. And we can all feel a little safer because Dylan Sparks is out there representing us.
You're certainly right about that. Now, although this is a bye week, probably as good a time as any for Wildcat fans out there to give back to the program. The Gridiron Club, very beneficial to what you're trying to do and what the rest of your staff is trying to do in order to build a great culture here. And it's really just more than the facilities. I mean, there's a lot that involves the Gridiron Club. What are some of the reasons for fans to donate?
Wow, I don't know if we have enough time on this show, but I'll start by telling you how grateful we are for all our Gridiron supporters, right, our stakeholders. And you know, the Gridiron Club supports our program in so many different ways. It allows, first, our program to travel, so our scholar athletes don't have to miss a whole lot of class. It allows us to provide nutritional benefits for our program, right, the meals, the supplements for our guys that they get day in and day out, whether we're here on campus or on the road. It allows our staff to get out on the road and recruit. And it's been such an integral part of our growth here. And I appreciate you mentioning that. And I hope those that aren't involved or just don't know much about it, I hope they'll get in contact with Alex Shields. He oversees that for us. And we're looking to grow the Gridiron Club. As our program has grown, right, we're building a new facility. Our Gridiron Club has to continue to grow, right? We have to continue to sustain what we've been able to do here. And like everything else in Davidson football, we're trying to raise the game there as well.
Well, they've certainly been a big part of what you've tried to accomplish here over the last few years. And fans, if you'd like to donate to the Gridiron Club, go to davidsonwildcats.com, click on the Donate tab, and you can earmark your donation for the Gridiron Club. Coach, thanks for your time as always. Enjoy the bye week.
Thanks, Paul.
He's head coach Scott Abel. My name is Paul Roper. The Cats will return to action next Saturday. It's Wildcat Weekend against the Stetson Hatters, Saturday, November 5th at 1 p.m. Have a great weekend, everybody.